Hey guys, welcome back to the very last installment of Impact Youth Prevention Program. This is it. This is the last one. We did it. You did it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I have. And I have enjoyed this so much. It's been so much fun. It's been such a great learning experience for me. So thank you for being a part of that. And with that, let's get started. We're going to start off with a video, just a fun little cute, quirky video that I think is hilarious, and I hope you guys do too. So I'll see you in a second.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Carl. So it seems like every other week, the kiddos of Generation Z seem to come out with new slang terms that quite frankly confuse the rest of us older generations. So the goal today is to learn how to speak some of that Gen Z lingo. And joining me today on how to translate some phrases is our favorite spokesperson for the Gen Z kids, my cousin Brock. Say hello, Brock. Brock, say hello.
Sup?
Alright, let's get started.
You guys have the Wi-Fi password?
Alright, Brock, we're gonna start with some simple ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, how are you?
Saw.
Friends,
Fam.
family.
Fam jam.
It was a fun event.
The fest was lit.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm about to leave.
I'm finna dip set.
Those are some neat shoes.
Them kicks are dripping.
I would be glad to help.
Bet.
My favorite team lost.
Dudes took an L.
My favorite team lost very bad.
Dudes got clapped.
He seems upset.
He little mad.
He seems very upset.
He big mad.
I like this music.
That's a bop.
I'm not lying.
No cap.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Oof.
That's an interesting statement.
Weird flex, but okay.
I'm not a fan of these appetizers.
These apps are booty.
I completely agree with that statement.
Facts.
I agree.
Yeet yeet.
Excuse me.
Yeet.
Wow, that's exciting news.
Yeet.
Congratulations on your baby boy.
Yeet.
What does yeet even mean?
Yeet is yeet.
That doesn't help. It's like when fam comes slipping in with their drippin' swag, jamming to some sick bop. And no cap, you know these facts are about to be litty fresh to death. You're like, oh. I'm not big mad at that booty response.
Yeet.
I don't get it.
Weird flex, but okay.
I don't know.
Is that not funny? I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious. Okay, let's get started. So, what is important about me? What is important about you? Everything. Today we're going to wrap things up by reflecting on the social and emotional positive actions of continuing to improve ourselves by creating a great life built upon cumulative positive thoughts, actions, and feelings, right? Your actions matter in ways that you can't imagine. Each generation creates its own place in the world, a place defined by its clothes, music, politics, and technology, and language. Individually, your actions matter because you create a life as you go. Your actions matter as a generation. If your generation is lost to alcohol or drugs or lost in complacency and inaction, then you give up your power to create a better world. Your ancestors have done wonderful work. Your parents and grandparents, aunts and uncles have worked for equality, created amazing technologies, studied the brain and learned that it wasn't what we thought it was, turned arts and music upside down, began to find cures for cancer, and unraveled some of the mysteries of space, right? So don't be so hard on your parents and your grandparents. They did some pretty cool stuff. And guess what? You are too. But your generation will accomplish things undreamed of in our limited experience as human beings. Whether the world dissolves into war or finds a way to lasting peace, it will hinge on the character and positive thoughts and actions of people from your generation. So it matters whether you focus on positive thoughts, actions, and feelings. It matters whether you discover your talents and strengths and develop your dreams and goals. It matters whether you can stay on time and on task. It matters whether you're healthy and strong. It matters whether you create interlocking social networks of friends and families. Embrace all kinds of people in all kinds of ways. It matters. It matters that you tell the truth to yourself and to the world, because of the world only operates on safety and truth. It matters that you stay sober and sane and clear and clean. All of us are depending on you, and we believe in you. You matter, all right? It's up to you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, right? You got the world in the palm of your hands, and it's up to you guys now to determine what tomorrow's going to look like, and 10 years is going to look like, and 20 years is going to look like, right? That's awesome. That is so awesome. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. All of you should have this piece of paper in front of you. If you do not, teacher, please pause here. Take a minute to let everyone get situated. You just need the paper and something to write with. And I just want you to go through it and fill this out. Today I'm grateful for, and you're going to list, 4 or 5 things? 3 goals that you have, 3 strengths about you, 1 overlooked blessing, 4 positives about your health or your body. And then the bottom down there, it says this person and this one too. 3 people that matter to you, that have made an impact in your life, that are important to you, right? And then right here, there's just this empty box. I want you to write a word you identify with, something that defines you. Or you could just put me or I am. I am, right? We talked about that at the beginning. Who am I? Who is our self-identity? This is just something for you to look at, remind you how awesome you are, how amazing you are, and all the awesome things you're going to do, and the blessings that you have in your life, right? Because we're focusing on the positive in our life. So take maybe 5 minutes, 7 minutes to do this, and then I'll see you on the other side. I hope you had enough time to finish. If not, please feel free to take this home, keep this with you, work on it later. Take time for yourself every day. If not every day, at least every week. Check in with yourself. How am I feeling? What's going on in my life? What are some things that I need to work on or give focus to? Or how can I shift my energy to a more positive way of thinking so that I can act in more positive ways and feel and do more positive things, right? Take time to check in with yourself. What's really going on? What can I do today to be better, to feel better, to do better, right? Okay, I'm going to leave you with an incredibly motivating and inspiring video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Be well, be happy, be healthy, and always make good choices. Thank you for being a part of this. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I know I didn't get to meet you, but I don't have to know you to care about you, and I do, and I believe in you, so please believe in yourself. Take care.
I don't know what that dream is that you have. I don't care how disappointing it might have been as you've been working toward that dream. That dream that you're holding in your mind, that it's possible. That some of you already know that it's hard. It's not easy. It's hard changing your life. That in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain. There are moments when you're going to doubt yourself and say, God, why is this happening to me? I'm just trying to take care of my children and my mother. I'm not trying to steal or rob from anybody. Why did this have to happen to me? For those of you that have experienced some hardships, don't give up on your dream. There are rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass.
Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, God-like feature that only the special among us will ever taste. You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us.
It's very important for you to believe that you are the one. Most people, they raise a family, they earn a living, and then they die. They stop growing, they stop working on themselves, they stop stretching, they stop pushing themselves. That a lot of people like to complain, but they don't want to do anything about their situation. And most people don't work on their dreams. Why? One is because of fear. The fear of failure. What if things don't work out? And the fear of success. What if they do and I can't handle it? These are not risk takers.
You spend so much time with other people. You spend so much time trying to get people to like you. You know other people more than you know yourself. You studied them. You know about them. You want to hang out like them. You want to be just like them. And you know what? You've invested so much time in them, you don't know who you are. I challenge you to spend time by yourself.
It's necessary that you get the losers out of your life if you want to live your dream. But people who are running toward their dreams, life has a special kind of meaning.
When you become the right person, what you do is you start separating yourself from other people. You begin to have a certain uniqueness. As long as you're following other people, as long as you're being a copycat, you will never, ever be the best copycat in the world. But you will be the best you could be. I'm challenging you to define your value.
That everybody won't see it. That everybody won't join you, that everybody won't have the vision. It's necessary to know that you are an uncommon breed. It's necessary that you align yourself with people and attract people into your business who are hungry, people who are unstoppable and unreasonable, people who are refusing to leave life just as it is and who want more. The people that are living their dream of finding winners to attach themselves to. The people that are living their dreams are the people that know that if it's going to happen, it's up to them.
If you want to be more successful, if you want to have and do stuff you ain't never done before, number two, I'm asking you to invest in you. To invest in you.
Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. That you don't have to go through life being a victim. And even though you face disappointments, you have to know within yourself that I can do this. Even if no one else sees it for me, I must see it for myself.
This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it, period.
No matter how bad it is or how bad it gets, I'm going to make it.
I want to represent an idea. I want to represent possibilities.
And some of you right now, you want to be, you know what I'm saying, you want to go to the next level. I want to counsel, I want to be an engineer, I want to be a doctor. Listen to me. You can't get to that level. You can't get to the level economically where you want to be until you start investing in your mind. You're not reading books. I'm challenging y'all to go to conferences. I dare you to invest time. I dare you to be alone. I dare you to spend an hour getting to know yourself. When you become who you are, when you become the person that you were created to be, designed to be who you were designed to be, when you become an individual, what you do is you take yourself and you start separating yourself from other people. I challenge you to get to a place where people don't like you, it don't even bother you no more. Why? Because you're not concerned with trying to make them happy, because you're trying to blow up. You're trying to get to the next level. I need you to invest in your mind. Invest in your mind. If you still talking about your dream, if you still talking about your goal, but you have not done anything, just take the first step.
That you can make your parents proud, you can make your school proud, you can touch millions of people's lives, and the world will never be the same again because you came this way. Don't let nobody steal your dream. After we face a rejection and a no, or we have a meeting and no one shows up, or somebody say, you can count on me, and they don't come through. What if we have that kind of attitude? The cause repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day, and say to yourself, it's not over until I win. You can live your dream.